Let us give it a moment just to be sure that everything is properly set up. And I think we should be live. So hello guys, welcome again to a new stream on this project where we are manually mining an entire Minecraft world. Today I am actually starting to prepare the beginning of the next Friday's episode. So what I intend to do today is to clear a little bit on the trees that are on the slopes, maybe a little bit on that side, and then remove as much as dirt as I can. And I think that will be more or less the goal for today. And yeah, don't forget to say hi whenever you arrive in the chat. I see that you are already there, guys. Hello, welcome. And well, yeah, let's start this. I took a little bit more time because I actually had to move the beacons, and I was having a little hard time to figure it out the placement. But I think as they are, it should be fine, or at least I should be able to get all the areas that I more or less have on mind. So, well, let's go. It's weird at times to play with sound, because usually I don't play with sound on. I will tell that I'm watching other YouTube videos on the background, or I am watching a movie or even podcast, something like that. So it's a bit strange at times to have the sound on. It's fun to hear the the blocks breaking, but it's rare that they actually do it. Of course, you had to add another one. Hey, Sunny. Hello. Now, one thing, I don't know how much time the stream will be, but just to set expectations, I think we will be live for around an hour and something. Weather is getting a little bit colder, which actually, having in consideration that it's only September, it's a bit weird. I plan to also go in a small, I like to hike a little bit before the end of each day, go a little bit to the countryside, and I should not get too late because it's getting really cold now. So I think an hour and a half, something like that, we should be able to have what I have more or less in mind to mine today. Oh, and by the way, we are in a stream, so there we go. Let's have now the counter of the blocks. I now have these, and I don't know if I don't know if Soy is actually going to pop up there or not. But thank you. It was a really cool thing to do, and it's very useful because now every single time that I want to tell you how many blocks I have mined in total, I no longer need to be parsing a JSON, which leaves me very happy. And actually, to the streams, it actually probably give a better experience because you can see the live count. I think it probably gives you a nice experience. Let me know, but I think it's cool that you guys can see it. No, it's not. It's just that, to be honest, I don't know that much about scripts and stuff in Minecraft. So it was very good to have Ictsoy helping me setting this up. I actually searched for mods, but apparently there is no easy mod that gives this feature, which is a little bit weird. But yeah, it was fairly simple to set up, not that hard, no. It's also good that it's just a script that I had to set up, and now it just works. because I never really entered too much on the technical side of Minecraft, but one thing that I like is to keep the game as vanilla as possible. So this is not a mod, this was just some things that I had to install, and by the way I used my old survival world to do this, so I did not have to do any weird things on this world, and I just then had to copy the scripts from that world file to this one, and there you go. It was started to work perfectly. So I was very happy in it. Very simple to do, and now I think it really improves your experience. But well, I'm speaking for you. You guys are the ones that should tell me if your experience is improved or not. At least mine experience has been greatly improved, really, because now I plan to show you the counter at the end of each episode, so you can have more or less an idea of how many blocks we have mined. And I think it's also good that we now start doing it by episode, because then I also can have a feeling, because holidays are over. I will only have now holidays by the time of Christmas. So I think it's important for me to be measuring how much I can do, because of course with now my my 9 to 5 job I cannot mine that much. So yeah, I think it's going to improve your experience. And just to do the introduction, in case we got viewers or someone is watching at the replay and have no clue what is happening, I am making a project where I am manually mining a Minecraft world. This area seems quite okay, but if you go to that area, yeah, there is already a huge hole in the ground, let's say like that. I'm already actually also starting to think what should be the 5,000 subscribers thing. So this world started due to the fact that there was 1,000 subs. Whenever we reach 5,000 subs, I actually want to do something special. I just don't know yet what. So if you guys want to pitch suggestions, leave them either on the comments, on the Discord, however you guys want. But you can start really pitching me things. I have already a couple of things in mind. And I will subject the best ideas on a community vote, because as usual I like you guys to do the you know, the choosing of what we are doing. And I guess that these should be more or less okay. Just removing these trees, then I need to go and get the shovels, and yeah, we are going to start digging the layers of dirt and gravel and sand. And I should not forget to actually store the gravel and sand, because they are very useful whenever I'm removing water. So yeah, we are okay. Let's go and grab the shovels. Maybe I can actually, maybe those ones are already a little bit far away, but I think I can remove still these two. Let's do it. Let's do that. By the way, I had a very unfortunate thing happening. I find 8 diamonds. I was hoping to, you know, start increasing my count of diamonds, because I have mined 12 million blocks almost, and I have barely a stack of diamonds. It's I know how this happens. We are mostly mining at the surface of the world yet, so not really that much at diamond layers. But like, it's so sad to see the amount of diamonds that I have versus the amount of other type of ores. It's really sad. Now, where should I start? I think the best idea is to start peeling there, and then we go towards the center. That's probably going to be the best approach. So let's start mining more or less on this layer, and then let's go down. Ooh, digging dirt is very satisfactory when you are looking at the count of blocks just popping up. Because of course, dirt is very easy to remove, and you really can see the counter moving. It's cool. It's cool. I'm actually wondering how much blocks we can have by the end of today's session. I did not saw the initial amount, but it should not be that hard to figure it out. I just need to go and see the final video. But curious to know. A challenge today, by the way, is going to be this, because sometimes I have the feeling that we might forget one or two blocks only, and then we need to go climb again the mountain just because of one or two blocks. That's a little bit annoying. I will be honest, that's a little bit annoying. So I hope that we don't miss that many. So you see, we could already miss this one. It's that I think that is the biggest challenge when I'm doing this type of things. But okay, we manage it. We have managed the huge aquifer, so pretty sure we can manage a little bit of dirt. Now, should I go up? Maybe to this layer only. So yeah, I think that's okay. This area of the world, by the way, for those of you that don't know, it used to be a river. So this is the river bed, and there were crazy caves below it. So I'm actually very curious to start exposing those caves. Oh, the seed. I did not found it. The seed was not in purpose. I just started, and actually I was very lucky to see that I had a woodland mansion at start. So it was like, okay, this is going to be a challenge because you know, woodland mansion, I need to clear it up, I need to do all of that. But as soon as I saw it, I knew immediately that this was the seed. This was the seed. This was a sign from the powers of Minecraft. Because come on, it's not that easy to find a woodland mansion. Basically at spawn. And the more and more that I see about the seed, the more I end up enjoying it. The seed, by the way, I have plans to give you the seed. I don't know exactly. Maybe it could be the 5,000 subscriber thing to give you the seed, so you guys can also grab it. Then yeah, there you go. Hey Papaya, how are you? I am doing great. I am enjoying the new Ixoy toy, the combined digs. So now I have the total number on the screen as soon as I want and as easily as I can. So it's great. I am so happy with this. A blow in the only mountain. I have mixed opinions about it, because I had mixed opinions about the Lonely Mountain. So I had ideas to either I do a huge crater where the Lonely Mountain is, or the Lonely Mountain would actually be the last thing that I would mine. That's why I put in a community vote to, you know, I'll let you guys choose how you'd prefer tackling that thing. Yeah, the Lonely Mountain one. I think I will at some point you know, mine a little bit on the slopes, but I don't know if I'm like going to make a big crater on the Lonely Mountain, at least until later. But let's see, we never know. As you guys know, I am always happy to let the community choose the direction on what we do. I have the feeling that the game is a little bit high on volume, at least to my ears, so I'm going to drop it a little bit. Yeah. It's very fancy, this thing, huh? It's very cool. Oh, thank you, Dolef, thank you. Indeed, this is very new. In the next episode, the next full episode, I'm going to explain it a little bit. So it will be out tomorrow. But it's very fancy. It's very cool. I will not be showing it all the time on the videos, just to not have it like flashing on the screen. But at least once per episode, I'm going to show you the total number of blocks. And maybe I can do it sometimes at the beginning and at the end, so you guys can have a good idea. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. The tree first. You know, usually it makes me easier to really do it this way for one reason, because I see different things. Because when we go to that area, it's just a huge wasteland of gray, which gets a little bit monotone. So I'm having a little bit of color here and there actually helps to break the boredom. And I have actually plans about the trees to do an episode called The Grand Deforestation, where we are going only crazy, removing all of the trees. I need though to prepare some access. So as soon as I feel like I have enough access, we are going to do one episode called The Great Deforestation. I realized that the beacons, although it's not insta-mineable, the wood, I don't really need the beacons. It's fairly quick, so I will go crazy. I am preparing that one. I just need to pick up the perfect episode and the perfect tone. But it's a plan that I have to do that episode. I think it's going to be fairly cool. This used to be underwater, by the way. You can see here a torch that I forgot since like episode forever. This sand was from me making walls to drain the underground caves. When I tell you that those episodes are crazier than what you think, trust me, they are. I never knew very well how to show them, but I think that that episode that I did about the underwater battle, or whatever was the name that I gave it, it was quite well received. So if I find more underwater caves, I think I might do more episodes like that one, because I was not expecting to have such a great reception. But you guys liked it, so yeah, if you guys like, I do it. Oh yeah. I have to already start using the new floor on the storage building. So chests. I have a lot of tree and woods. So I have basically at the moment. I think. So let me make some math on top of my head. Every single layer contains 6 chests. Then I have other 6. Then I multiply that. So that's 36. I then multiply it by 2. That's 72. Then I have already 2 rows of it. So I have at least 154 chests full of food. Which is already something. And by the way, all types of trees, so I don't really change the type of trees. I have chests just for wood. I'm not really splitting. So there you go, 150 something chests. Chests, no, because I'm not a very technical person on the technical sides of Minecraft. But my understanding is that chests typically are not the problem. It's the item frames, because I don't think that chests counts like entities. And I might be wrong, but I don't think they count. But usually what ends happening is that people use item frames to know what the chests are. And the item frames, those count as entities. So if you use one item frame per chest, it will run laggy. If it's only chests, it will not. Or at least, again, this is my understanding, and I can be completely wrong. So please correct me in the comments. But this was at least my understanding, because I actually did a small research about it, and oh no. Well, oh, come on, again, no. No, no, no. Why? Why do you do this to me? Come on, no. More water to drain. Oh, no. I no, guys. This keeps happening. It's so annoying. Stop. This one I probably forgot whenever I was draining the river. But well, there you go. It's so annoying. I. It's the worst part of this project is to drain water. I actually don't mind at all the mining. I don't mind at all cutting trees. I do not mind at all with anything but water. That thing is the enemy. That thing is the final boss of this game. So annoying. Eating reminders. Yep, indeed. Sleeping reminders as well. I'm thinking to also. I'm just spoiling you guys, but I guess you guys probably already know my method, so you don't mind be spoiled. I am thinking also to have a special episode where what I do is to spend the full-time mining, like without rolling the day and night cycles, like the episode that I release shortly. But with a twist, which is using shaders. I don't think I have ever used shaders at night. So I am quite curious. I mean, I use shaders at night to take the thumbnail, but not to play. So maybe I think it would be nice to have an episode where it's like, I mine day and night, but with shaders. I think that would be a cool one. What do you guys think about that episode? And by the way, did you guys enjoy the mining day and night one? Did you enjoy see me die? Actually, you didn't saw me dying because I did not add OBS open. My bad. But you saw the outcome of me dying. The only thing that I was thinking is that, like, thank God I'm not doing this in hardcore. Thank God. It was... oh man, that would be so sad. That would be terrible. I would probably do that episode. I think that would be cool. Yeah. I should not forget to store the sand. I just realized that I have not yet stored any of the sand or the gravel. I'm just mining like a maniac. I cannot forget to do that. It's important for the draining operations, especially because I cannot stress out. As soon as we finish up the 1000 by 1000 perimeter and we actually start tackling the full world, I am very scared of oceans. I will not lie, I am scared of reaching an ocean, and I know for a fact that we will reach oceans because after the big mountain there is immediately one ocean. So it's something just waiting for happening, and I am very scared of that day. I will deal with it like I'm dealing with all of the other things in the project, but I will not lie, I am very scared of that day. Now I think I can now wrap up here for this side of the hill. Let me see. Sometimes I do this just to check out if the episode is going to be nice or not. I just randomly fly into the skies just to check more or less where I'm mining. And yeah, I think that over here more or less it will be cool. I think it will give a nice effect on the time lapses. Because you guys believe it or not, I actually try to make it as fun and cool for you guys to watch. Sometimes it's not easy because you know I'm just mining the world, and I say just, but okay, the guys that typically mine a lot know what this brings. It's art, but for most it might be just the perception that the guy is just mining the world. This is a challenge, guys. You might not believe it, but this is a challenge sometimes. Bye, Papaya. Thank you so much for coming, buddy. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy. Explode a beacon base. What do you mean by that? Exploding a beacon base? Like putting dynamite on the blocks or something. Hey, the thing is, I'm really trying to do as much manually as possible because I like to see the numbers popping. But it's also because like a lot of people uses the TNT and explodes things, and I think that at that moment the project would just be like anything else. That's why I don't use world eaters and stuff like that, because I mean there are already a lot of YouTubers that do perimeters and use those things. So it's like, why would at that moment you watch me? And to be honest, what is really the fun of it? For the I cannot forgot to store the sand. Stop! Don't send away the sand. My escape button, by the way, seems to be starting to die. Yeah, not good. I don't think, believe it or not, that I have a single block of TNT anywhere in the world. I have mined some because I think that in the woodland mansion there were TNT blocks. Or I got them in a chest on the mine shaft. I think I had some blocks at some point. But now I don't think I have a single block of TNT, to be honest. Also, those blocks are expensive. I have an iron farm, but those blocks are expensive. I don't know about it. I really think the process of mining is cooler. It's not that I am okay with using the TNT. That's not the case. I can spend a couple of nights killing creepers. That's not a big deal. It's just that I mean, we can do maybe a special episode like me killing some creepers, mining some sand, preparing some TNT, and then try to see how much we can blow up. That's maybe an episode, huh? That's maybe an idea. Why not? Something like that. We could think of it at some point. Maybe. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Maybe something to consider. I can also put it in a community vote, huh? You guys like that I like the community to choose these type of things? So if a lot of people would say, yeah, that would be crazy, sure, I'm open to farm. I mean, I am farming blocks by manually mining them. I don't have a big problem on killing the creepers. And I need to be careful with my shovel. Yeah, I will think about it. I thank you for the suggestion, Sunny and Gust, to really blow up stuff. Maybe I can do one episode, a special one. I mean, why not? Maybe. I'm not against doing anything except really cheating with world eaters and stuff like that. That I don't want to do it. I will not do it. I don't find any fun in doing it. The game is called Minecraft. You are supposed to mine. Yes, you can craft sometimes, so it's okay. I would be okay with creating some TNT if I actually kill the creepers myself and just for the fun, one episode. Why not? Maybe we can do it. But world eaters and stuff like that, redstone to remove things, that I'm not a fan, and I will never do it because I really don't see the point and the fun on it. So that's more or less how I see it. If it is something that we need to actually do by ourselves, I would always consider. I don't know if I will do it or not, but I would always consider. Even to keep things fresh, I'm really trying to make different types of episodes, and you guys probably are noticing by the thumbnails and the titles that I'm trying to, change things a bit to have it different for you guys. But my red line is redstone, which now that I said it, my red line is redstone. It makes sense in more than one way. There you go. Now, I'm getting to the point where I need to do more or less the line on this area, which is apparently quite simple because it's done over here, so that's okay. Then I go back to that area. Let's tackle this thing already. Yeah, it's not that it is less fun. The way that I see it is like, I don't think I will have fun making them, because in the end, I understand that I would still need to farm the components and everything else, but the world eaters, the TNT duppers, I don't like it because there are already so many YouTubers doing it for crazy projects in hardcore or in survival that at that moment, what am I really doing? You know, it's like, what is really my purpose in YouTube? I'm not entertaining anyone by making TNT dupers because there are people that are certainly more entertaining than me doing it. And it's like, I don't find it fun, so I don't have pleasure for myself. I don't think I can do it better than other people. So if at that moment I feel like I'm not offering nothing new to you, what is really my point of making the video? You know, what is really the point of the channel at that moment? That's how I see it, to be honest. So that's a little bit a small insight of what is happening on my head regarding that topic, and that's why I'm so against doing it. It's I really don't have fun. If I don't have fun, I have the feeling that you guys will not have fun, and if you guys do not have fun, I'm not having fun. No one is having fun. It's like, what are we doing? Because these, you guys might not believe, but I have genuine fun by doing this. This is such a simple thing to do, but I find so much fulfillment and enjoyment doing this that I genuinely think that I could be doing this pretty much until I die. Yeah, at some point, you know, kids stuff, I might not be able to remain as consistent as I am, but that would be due to life. External factors, would not be something internally changing on me. But if I would be with world eaters and stuff like that, I don't know how much time I would be able to do it. And then it's like, yeah, it's I think it would suck for everyone. So that's really why I put a really big red line in that type of things. Apart from that, I'm always okay to do things. If you guys would think you would enjoy making once or twice just to experiment, it's okay. I don't see why not. But please don't make me lose iron blocks by exploding beacons. No, please don't. Let's not do that. Those iron blocks took me a while to actually farm. And that is where you can see, for instance, one instance of what I was saying. To make the beacons, I could manually mine the ores. I could have done that. But since I wanted to try and keep all of the ores that I mined, I made an iron farm, and all of the beacons are supplied by my iron farm. And the emeralds that I have from overflowing tradings whenever I'm repairing the tools. So I'm not against automating things where I think it makes sense. The world deepers, we could completely blow up a mountain. That's something that we could do. I can start storing a little bit of gunpowder and see how much we can blow up. That could be an interesting thing for sure. Thing with the gunpowder though is that I need to be careful because I need gunpowder as well to do the rockets. So that's something that I need to have in mind. But we can completely think of blowing something. I can see one episode like I have blown up a mountain. That would kind of work as a title. So maybe we can do it. Again, not against it. Let's see how things go. Now, I have no idea how much we have mined because I don't notice where we started, but we already surpassed the next round number. 11 million blocks, 800,000. There we go. These numbers are so crazy that sometimes I think like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I think that I'm also going to remove those trees and I will tackle that after. That's a good idea. Let's get up the X again. Which version? Right now it's 1.20.1. The world was started in 1.19, I believe. It was in the wild update, but it did not add yet the cherry blossoms, so I think it was 1.19. I'm not entirely sure at this moment, but currently 1.21. This one. No problem. Alright, so trees removed. Now we go on that top and we start removing from there. So this is the type of things that I have on mind when I am preparing the time lapses. Is like, which area should I logically go next to make the time lapses? I would not say consistent, but fun to watch. So this is always the type of things that I'm thinking. Like, should I remove that small part? Should I wait? Should I do this? Should I do that? I try to do this type of mental gymnastics to try and keep things fresh. Of course you can. I am from Portugal. That small thing that is packed up between Spain and the Atlantic. Which should be hell on earth at this point in the year. But to be honest, it's cold. I don't know what is happening, but it's very cold. Last week it was quite okay, but now it's so cold. It's don't know. I had to already go and get it's not like a winter pyjama, but this night I had to already have some more warm clothes. It's September. It is supposed to start getting a little bit colder. I had the feeling that it was too abrupt. Don't know if it is some cold air thing coming from the north, but it's cold. And it's cold for my parameters. I understand that in other places my cold would be pretty warm. I am fully aware of my situation. To go and get a bottle of water very quickly, just a second. Okay, got my bottle here with me. Now, drink a little bit. I'm getting fund, not fun, fund of sparkling water. It was never really a thing. I'm getting quite a liking to it. There are some flavored waters now. They add some fruits, and these ones are actually quite nice. They don't have sugar, except for so they don't have added sugar. I think that's the way it's called. It's only like the fruits sugar, so that's quite nice, quite good. Yeah, it was never a thing for me, but lately I have starting to get a taste. So now after dinner and sometimes during the afternoon, I drink one. It's quite nice. I still have more. I'm more of a fan of tap water, but I guess it's more because you know it's a bit cultural. We don't really have the the sparkling water thing here. But since I was a lot of time in Germany, I know that more to the north, it is more of a thing. So in Germany, I know that they used to drink a lot. Even if you go to a restaurant, you need to really specifically say that you wanted still water, because by default it comes sparkling. I always find that a very funny cultural thing. It's quite fun. Because sometimes, I kind of forgot, and then they would bring the sparkling water, and it's like, oh no. Okay. Just realized that I removed the chat widget. Sorry. Second. There we go. Okay. I have you back again. No, I don't. What is happening with YouTube? It's okay. No. Come on. Why? If I start Minecraft for some reason, the chat is going. No. Okay. We are back. Sorry. We are back. The thing is, and please correct me, guys, if I am wrong. I have the feeling that the still water is a thing more in the south. So Portugal, Spain, whenever I went to Italy, it was also okay. In France, it was okay. But when you start going in the north, so Germany, Belgium, never been on the Netherlands, but there is Gus there in the chat that can tell you. But I have the feeling that if you go to the north, it starts to get the sparkling water, or at least this is my experiences with my travels. But more or less, I think this is the thing. I completely can see that. That is exactly my experience. That in the north, you guys really enjoy your sparkling water. I don't know about the UK though, because when I went to the UK, they gave me still water, but the UK is already still on the north. Not sure. I'm getting fond of it. To be honest, it's not one thing that I would do all day, so I would not absolutely replace still water by sparkling, but absolutely just to, you know, a little bit here or there whenever I'm doing stuff. I'm starting to like, yeah, like I've been watching with my wife the Peaky Blinders recently, and I started drinking a bottle of fruit flavored sparkling water while doing it, and I think I'm getting the taste, especially after the dinner. I'm only drinking one now because I'm trying to pick a new flavor. Usually I go with lemon flavor. I'm trying one that is I don't know the name in English. I think it's, well, tangerine, or I don't know if you guys have that word, but I'm trying it to see if it is good. Well, let's see. I will put in the community to vote if they want to. You guys want to blow up things? Huh? I would do that. Let's see then what the community decides. Tangerine is the word. There you go. Because for us, orange, the way that I say orange is completely different. So that was why I was a little bit afraid. But okay, good to know that tangerine is the word. And this one is actually very good. I think I will drink this a little bit more than the lemon one. La Croix, no. The ones that I drink usually are just called freeze, like freeze, stop. This one in particular is from it's a white brand. It's a white label from the supermarket where I typically go, and it's quite good. Seems quite tasty. It's cheaper, so I'm seeing the boxes tick. All of the boxes are starting to get ticked for me to change. The reason why is because I don't know if you guys if you guys know it or not, but we have some fountains in the north of Portugal where it's really naturally sparkling water. So it's like the water coming out from the earth. It will pick some gases from that naturally occur in the rocks, and they have you know, it's fully natural. It's not too strong, and that's why I enjoy it. Because the one that I used to drink in Germany, it was very strong. It was fairly strong, really. I did not really like it, which was, I think, the why I never really drink that much. But these ones are kinda okay because I have the feeling that they are not as strong. It's not really about flavor. I think it's really about the gas. So, or at least I think. I'm not an expert at all in the subject, but I quite think these ones are more suited for me due to the fact that they don't have that many sparkles. It's still sparkling water, not that much sparkle. It's a good middle ground, I think. Up. Nope, nope. And this is the why I always carry my elytra. Sometimes I just fall over a cliff. Well, it happens, and that's also why I decided to not do this in hardcore, because I am genuinely a mess. Yeah. Fish or meat? Haha. That's a very good question. It depends on the season. Why do I say that it depends on the season? If it is summer, it's fish all the way. I love some grilled fish. It's great. You pour a little bit of white wine and the fish. Ooh, that's just so good. That's perfect. You enjoy it. But then, as soon as the cold starts sinking in, then it's like meat all the way. So it really depends on the season. But if I would say, in general, I'm more a meat type of person. I like very much to go to grills. Really like it. I am thinking, as soon as my house is ready, to have a small barbecue. I have watched some barbecues that I could build in the wall, or even buy one of those that works with gas, our good old friends, the Americans, typically have on the backyards. I have also looked at some that are really cool. But I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but I would definitely like to have a barbecue there because I like to cook. I'm kind of a chef myself, or at least people like my food as well. So I want to have one because I really like to do meat. But in the summer I really try to eat as much fish as possible because it tastes very well during the eat. But generally I would say meat, even because fish for me is really summer and the rest of the year is meat. So if we go by like the timings, definitely I eat more meat than I would eat fish. Also, by the way, most of the meat that I eat is actually chicken, not so much beef. I like to save that for more special occasions. But it's also because nowadays not so much. I don't have really the drive to go to the gym as much. But when I was younger, I was a ripped guy, believe it or not. So that's why I got the habit of eating chicken. And it was an habit that just stuck with me. So yeah. I avoid pork just because it is too fat as a meat, not because of religious reasons. Because whenever I say to people, I don't really eat pork, it's because, oh, but are you a Muslim? No, I just don't really like pork. Not that I don't like, but I really avoid because of all the fat that is in the pork. So if I would eat red meat, it would be, cow all the way. Okay, not that bad over there. So now we have really a good line there, there, and there. We are starting over here. Now I just need to go and do this until there, and then we just go to the center and remove all of these. And okay, not too bad. Let's go. Still a lot to do before ending the stream. I actually need to stop a moment just to open my lights on because it's getting a little bit dark. And since I have the game paused, let me just give a small sip on my sparkling water that is already losing the bubbles. But at least it's not losing the taste. Good. because that's a problem of the lemon water that I was speaking with you. It loses the flavor very quickly. So I am starting to suspect that it has a lot of chemicals there to make the flavor. So that's also one of the reasons I want to start changing it. Hey GB, hello, how are you? Oh, it's okay. We are going to still be around here for a while in case you want to look at me removing dirt layers from the bottom of the lake. Does any of you remember us draining the lake? Are you from that time on the project, or are you more recent than that? Because this has been quite a while. Maybe episodes 80, 90? No, maybe even sooner than that. Maybe even sooner. Yeah, good. There you go. It was a huge lake, if you remember. I have one idea, by the way. I have around a stack of gunpowder there that I have not been using. After I finish mining what I want, I will use that stack with a stack of sand to do TNT, and we are going to have one explosion for you guys. And then I will think on if we should actually do more or not, but okay, I think it's fair enough. You guys are around, you want to see an explosion. I have a stack of gunpowder there. Let's have an explosion by the end of the stream. I don't reach that one. It's just a stack, so it will probably not blow up the mountain. And probably we are not going to go to the mountain. I think what I want to do is to maybe that small mountain there we can actually blow up with TNT. Sparkling is making some effect. Oof. Now what don't I need? I don't need these, and all of these can also go. These ones I will save. There we go. Let's proceed. Is this on the way? Let's see. Oh no! I just realized that I've been doing all of this stream and I forgot to put yeah, my my time-lapse thing recording. Oh no, come on. Well, you guys know what? There you go. It's me. This is me. Your friendly stupid YouTuber. Oh no, this sucks. Now the video will really be weird. Ah, that sucks. No, this really sucks. You know what? Lost for 1, lost for 10. Let's just do this without a time lapse. And now I think I need to think on a new theme for the video Friday. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, no problem, no problem. We will manage it. We will manage it. Yeah, that maybe. Maybe. Or I can start thinking on the mining a chunk. Don't think I have forgotten that. I'm still thinking on how I can do that one. I have already a very good idea on how I can do the episode. I just need to refine a little bit the idea. But I think I have a very good idea on how we can do it. Or I think it's okay. You guys, yeah, pay attention on Friday. You'll probably know why it might feel a little bit weird, but I have an idea on how to not really make it weird. So let's see. Let's see. Anyway, the goal is to mine. I would be mining anyway, so these blocks needed to go either in a time lapse or not. So there you go. I like to have everything in a time lapse, so you guys know it happened. But anyway, the stream is going live to YouTube afterwards, so you guys will know that it has happened. So it's okay. How can I deal with that thing there? Maybe I can start there and remove that until there. Then I can mine over here more or less until these layers. Okay, I think we can make it work. Drop these, things doesn't matter. Probably cannot peel all of the dirt, because I only have now this shovel and the netherite shovel. Still think it will be a lot of dirt and gravel, but let's see. I'm not throwing the towel yet. There is still a lot of endurance in these things, and probably we are going to start exposing stone layers over here as well pretty soon. Let's see. I have a lot of mixed feelings about AI. I like AI as a principle, as what we do with AI. But AI, I don't think it's as intelligent right now as many people think it is. If you really start, opening the hood and really see what is behind the GPT models and stuff like that, it is not really what people think. It's they work pretty okay, but I'm not entirely sure if it will be the big thing that many people are expecting it to be. I am a fan, though, always of progress, so we should definitely look at AI and start doing things with AI wherever possible. I am using AI here and there, to especially on writing the descriptions of the videos. I give more or less AI a tone because I am terrible at creative writing. I cannot do it for the sake of my life. So I use it to help out. But I have the fear that it will grow a little bit without rails, without control, and I am a bit afraid of where we can go with it, but not right now. But if we really go into an AI that is really sentient, that I would be not sure if I would be as much of a fan. But as long as we have AI to enhance the user, so these new co-pilots and stuff like that to just help the humans, that's fine. It's an enhancement. But I would not like to have a world that is just purely run by AI things. Because then if we start losing the human touch, I would not really I don't think I would like to live that much in that world. Even because I mean, whenever I see images and stuff like that, I sometimes think like they are synthetic. I don't know it, so it's like I can appreciate the fact that they are pretty cool images and pretty cool photographies or whatever AI is trying to imitate. And if I do not have a disclaimer, I strongly believe that AI is going to be able to do perfectly copies that will fool anyone. But at that moment, what am I really watching at? Am I really watching at a photo anymore? Or am I just watching numbers piled up together because a machine said that they would be correctly stationed? It's weird. It's weird because it's one of those things that if you don't know, you never realize, because unless you know most of the times that it is an AI generating text, images and stuff like that, I strongly think that we will reach a point that we cannot tell the difference anymore. But at that moment, it's really like I'm not sure if I like the idea of really, having AI do certain things. So I don't know. I like to follow the growth of AI, the technology, see what it can do. But I'm not entirely sure if we should not put really ethic rails on it. But the problem of putting ethical rails on it leads us to the point that like we are going to put ethical rails on it for sure. I know that we will. But will the rest of the world put them? Because unless you really make everyone follow the same type of rules, someone is going to start taking advantage of it. So it's a very complex topic, I think. Yeah, I read that the EU passed some legislation about AI. To be honest, I'm not that familiar with it. I know that we were the first to put some of those laws in practice. And even in YouTube, there are some things. So if whenever I upload a video, there is now a set of guidelines in case that I have images and videos that are done by AI that can misrepresent what is happening, which I think it's a good initiative from YouTube. But yeah, the thing is that there will be people in other platforms that will not adhere to it. So in the end, it will be exploited. And if it can be exploited by malicious actors, then I think I reached the point that it should be able to be exploited by everyone. I don't know. It's a very complex topic. I think about it sometimes. I have not reached yet a conclusion that I am 100% happy about it, because I'm still in the point that I can make arguments for and against. So and I can't really say this one is better, you know. I don't think we have enough evidence to strongly support something, I would say. Also, it's a very new technology. We have this for like what, maybe a year, no? That ChatGPT really became mainstream. So it's very soon, really, I think, to really say what will be the impacts and how we can make it safe, how we can be sure that everyone is using it correctly, and also important, how we will not leave people behind, because I am the biggest capitalist that you are going to encounter. I am a capitalist enjoyer, but I don't believe in capitalism at all costs. So I also think we need to figure it out a way to properly compensate the persons that are doing work to then feed to AI models and then generate the images, the texts, the photographies. So we need to at some point also figure that out, because I am really afraid that at some point we are going to lose photographers and writers and things like that. And then if AI starts feeding itself, at some point we are going to, it's not that we are going to lose creativity. Humans will always be creative. But if we don't have incentives for people to be creative due to the fact that commercially you can just ask a computer to generate images and generate text and stuff like that, I also have the feeling that we are going to lose a lot of what could be created by human ingenuity. So I also think we need to figure it out, something in that regard, because I really would hate to see the world starting to be a wasteland of creativity just because now we can ask an AI to do a video, to do an image, to write a text. So I really think we need to also look at that, because that will be a problem sooner rather than later. And I really think we need to figure out a way to compensate those people properly. That's also something that I am a huge advocate. And again, this comes from a perspective of someone who enjoys capitalism very much. Oh, hi. So allow me to explain you. I am manually mining an entire Minecraft world. So the project is basically me mining a world. And as you can see, if we go to that area, the world is already pretty roughed up. And yeah, this is what I'm doing. I have currently almost 12 million blocks already manually removed. And yeah, the project really consists about it. I really want to see how much it is possible to mine in a human lifetime. So there you go. This is the premises of the project, and what I'm doing is try to tell stories while I'm on a journey. And yeah, this is what the project is about. I usually do 2 long-form contents per week on Mondays and Fridays, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays I do shorts for people that just really want to keep up with the project because they find the project is interesting, but they are not really interested in the long form content. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoy the project. I hope that you think it's you know, a cool idea. There you go. That's it. And feel free to ask more questions if you want to have more knowledge on what we are doing. I'm always happy to reply questions. You don't know, by the way, I'm only storing materials that are important to me. So I repair the tools using trades with mason villagers. I trade stone with them to be able to repair my tools. So, hey, hello. Thank you. I am happy that you feel the project is worthy of your time. So it is a funny story. What happened is that I used to do tutorials, and then I had the survival series, and I said that if I would reach 1,000 subscribers, I would dig 1,000 by 1,000 hole from the surface to bedrock completely by hand. And at some point, I reached 1,000 subscribers. So I started doing my hole, which we are still doing that hole. We are still working inside of that 1,000 by 1,000 perimeter, and I found it so funny because I genuinely enjoy mining in Minecraft. It's one of those things that I really like doing, and I decided, okay, let's make this a thing. No one else is really doing this in YouTube, doing a project that is really mining manually a world. There is already some guys that do it, I know, but really with full focus on this, I don't really see that much. Just a handful of guys as insane as me. So I just started doing it, and there you go. We are still doing it. We are going to be doing it for the foreseeable years. And that was the reason that triggered all of this. Just, you know, doing that. And yeah, it has been a long journey, almost 12 million blocks. It's crazy to think about it. And now what I'm trying to do as well is I will try to stream a little bit more the project, because you know whenever I can, because I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm just a regular guy with a 9-to-5 job. So I'm trying at the weekends to maybe stream a little bit more. Wife is okay with it. So as long as she's okay with it, I will do it. I am also not that annoying with you know, the flashy things on the screen and the hype that other YouTubers put on it. I like to have relaxed type of videos. You know, I'm trying to start asking more for likes and subs, because I would really like to expand the project, and at some point, if YouTube would allow me do this full time. But that's a long-term goal. It's not really the focus. Even if YouTube would not allow me to do it long-term, that's okay. I will just be doing it without being full-time. That's fine. It's what I'm doing now anyway, so it's not a big deal. But if at some point I could do it full-time, I think I would stream most of the project. At least the 8 hours a day that now I am spending on my full-time job, I would do it in streams. But yeah, thank you for enjoying it. You enjoyed my old tutorials. Hey, great. They are probably going to start getting out of date, because you know, Minecraft is always updating things. I do strongly believe that my tutorials are still up to date. I try to keep you know, an eye on what Mojang is doing, because I'm not removing the tutorials because a lot of people actually liked the tutorials. They found that they were pretty simple, pretty cool, that I go to the point and I'm not really dragging for views or watch time. And I actually have made my tutorials private at some point, but a lot of people really ask me, hey, could you, keep the tutorials up, because I'm using them whenever I forget how a farm is done. So I have them still public, but I'm really trying to look if they will not get out of date, because I don't want to have fake news on the internet. Hey, there you go. 79 minutes is basically since the beginning. No, I don't even know how much time we are in. 1 hour and 20 minutes already. Man, it has been a long stream. Did you find the tutorial useful, comic book? Because sometimes I struggle with the fact that I have the tutorials up, because I'm not really actively doing more tutorials. So I may be attracting an audience of people that, will not be really interested in the rest of my content, meaning mining the world. But in another way, I also think that they can be useful for people, or at least I tried to put as much effort to have them helpful. So I sometimes really debate if I should have them up or not. Also, one thing that I have thought is that maybe I can, just for a limited amount of time, but if we reach, for one of the subscriber goals, like the 5,000 or the 10,000 or something like that, I could have my old survival series public, for those of you that might be interested in see that more than destroying a world, I can actually build. I'm not the best builder in the world, but I'm not that bad as well. So maybe I could put it public for some time if we reach a certain amount of subs, maybe something. Oh, I'm sad to hear. Maybe it is one that in time is no longer working. So. Hey, GB, you know what? That's something that I do a lot. Whenever I'm mining and I'm not in a live stream, I'm watching other YouTubers making crazy projects. The most recent one was one from Mudflaps about beating the game without nothing. It was a funny one. I enjoy also do that. So wherever I'm mining, if I'm not streaming, I'm actually watching other YouTubers or videos, stuff like that. So yeah, I do the same thing. That's why I try to make my videos relaxing. I'm no longer a kid, so I don't see the point of having the videos like flashy and hype and screaming and stuff like that. And oh, look at this surprise thing! I was not totally expecting this creeper, although I saw it in the frame 10 minutes ago. So yeah. It was a fun one, huh? Did you enjoy it, Gust? I enjoyed that one. It was quite an interesting one. That I mean, you need to accept sometimes quantum leaps, like corrupting the world on purpose. But okay, I guess technically speaking, it's a way of doing it. So he beat it. I like his videos. Mudflap is one of the guys that I like, that I enjoy watching. Yeah, he's super fun. He's very fun on the challenges. Yeah. When you think about it, I could have this project in like a couple of videos instead of 120. Like, okay, I mined another million. These guys, go away. No, shoo. Okay, shoo. No, go away. Where are your buddies? You are more than one, aren't you? Yeah, there they are. There they are. Come here, buddies. Nothing bad is going to happen. No, don't worry. Over here we follow the Geneva Convention. We do not make war crimes. We are just going to kill you fair and square. Come here. No, there is no prisoners of war. No. Go away. What is the last one? Come here. There you go. Yeah, I find that Mudflaps, it does pretty nice content, and he makes really crazy things look like fun. So yeah, I like him very much indeed. But you know, watching those guys are the reason why I don't really make the TNT dupers, because there are already so much people doing it. It would be really pointless to me to just be another one, you know? Ah, well, thank you. I'm happy that that you enjoy. You know, I try to make it fun. As you might see, I'm not just mining chunk by chunk or really in some. I don't like to say boring pattern because I guess it depends on personal preference. But I try to make it engaging by like, okay, so today I mine this area. Tomorrow I will mine this area. On this other day I will mine that other area. So I really try to make it fun. Genuinely, I genuinely try to make it fun. But yeah, sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm mining a world, so not every episode is a banger. But yeah, I really try to make it fun for you because there is one thing for me that is super important, which is quality. Even because, just to give you a story for those of you that might not know, I had at some point a super flat series that I found genuinely interesting. What was the name of that? Mock Swamp. The Mock Swamp world, the super flat, and I tried to do a small series about it, but I was really, you know, I didn't thought it had good quality. And I was like, I shut down the series after like 7 episodes because it was like, okay, I would not watch this. If I was trying to watch videos, I would not watch this. I would not feel entitled is not the proper word, but I would not really felt justified to ask you guys to like something that I do not like. So I shut down that series pretty quick. It was 7 episodes, I think. So I really try that whatever video short stream that I do is as fun and as good as possible, because I really think on like, if I was the guy watching, would I like it? If my answer is no, I will reiterate on the video, try to have different angles on the things, try to have different commentary. So I try to do something different until I really say I would watch this by my own initiative if this was another guy doing it. So that's a little bit what I... It will be harder and harder, for sure, because first Deep Slate is harder to mine. Then I really will need to put an extra effort to try to make the video fun, because then it will just be a wasteland of gray. And that's why I try to keep things fresh and mine in different areas. So that's actually the main reason why I do it, is really to try to keep things fresh and entertaining, because as soon as it is just a huge wasteland of gray without any landmark, yeah, it will be difficult. I have ideas on how to make it fun, but definitely difficult. You are absolutely right on that. I will have to do... I don't know if you were around, Gust, on the time, but I actually had a small lava aquifer, or whatever is the technical term of an aquifer out of lava, because the big aquifer actually had a section that was so deep that it was actually made of lava. It was completely encased in deep slate. So what I did is, it is with gravel and sand. I just go and I use gravel and sand to remove the lava bottom up. It's difficult. It takes a lot of time, because then I need to go and remove the sand and gravel. But it's doable. It's not that bad. But once you mention it, it would probably be cool if Mojang could include some type of sponge that maybe could drain lava. That would be actually very, very cool. And I bet that a lot of people would enjoy that very much. I can think in a couple of guys that would love that. Now my shovel durability is starting to go down, and I still have a lot to mine. I hope that it is okay. Otherwise, I will go very, very quickly just repair the netherite one just before wrapping up the episode. Let's see. I still have hope in my heart that it will be fine. But let's see. Can I sleep? No. But I need to eat before I forgot. Let's start tackling this side a little bit. By the way, the biggest lava lake that I have encountered so far, what I have done is I am slowly draining it, getting lava buckets. So whenever my lava farm is not really handling the volume of ores that I have to mine, I sometimes go into that lava lake and I am draining it slowly as well with buckets. So that's also a thing that I'm doing. But yeah, it's really only whenever my lava farm cannot supply enough lava to smelt the ores. But just so you know, I'm also using a little bit the buckets to drain it. But yeah, that goes slower even, and it's even trickier than the sand. So, but it's also something that I am doing. All right, thank you so much. I really hope that you have enjoyed the project and you keep following it. Thank you so much for watching Comic Book and enjoy the rest of the day. If I would have to bet, I would say we will be streaming for maybe 20 to 30 minutes more. Looking at the amount of work that I still have to do, that I want to do, is to finishing up that small section there. That will be quick. Then those ones, I think we are going to reach stone layers also pretty quick. Then this section I am not entirely sure, but we will probably be eating stone fairly quick, and as soon as we eat stone, it's okay. Then over here, usually, if I know already the world generation, it is only gravel, so it's just removing it. So how is it another patrol already there? Come on, guys. Stop. No. Go. Damn. Damn, that arrow was fire, man. Come on. Ah, yes, and I will just place some TNT there with the gunpowder that I have in the chest there, just to blow up something. Yeah, but 20 minutes. I think that 20 minutes should be alright, unless there is something unexpected. But I think that more or less 20 minutes, and should be good. Also because again, I still want to go and walk for a little bit, and the sun is going down pretty fast. Go away. You go away. But let's see. Let's see. I think 20 minutes would be more or less the timing in mind. That if everything goes well, we can do it. Where are you, buddy? Come here. Where are you? Come to me, bro. There you guys are. Go away. You go away. Go away. And you are so low in the world that you can keep there. Okay? I will not even care about you. Okay, so over here we are fine. Just to wrap up this section, let's mine a little bit over here. These. Then we wrap up over here. Go in this direction already, and we can mine some pieces over there. Again, this is just because I like things to make a little bit sense. It's not like I am doing a time lapse. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put the recording going. Well, I like the streams to be as close as possible to what I would be doing if it was not a stream. So you guys also see a little bit the process on the back end. So trying to do the same things. Oh God, I will not get bothered by you. You can just stay there. You can cry, or actually I need, because there are gravel over here that I want to remove. So I actually need to stop killing yourselves. Come on, behave. Go away. Remove these, and these. Let's go. Now I do not want to get that, so let's go. Ouch. What happened? Okay, fine. I will remove these. Fine. Can I now go? I need to sleep. There we go. I have the gunpowder here, right? Yes, I have a stack there. I will use that stack to blow up that small peak on the beginning of the lake. Okay. 100 minutes mining the world. There we go. It has been a long stream today, huh? Probably, maybe the largest that we did so far, no? To be honest, I'm not counting the time of the streams, but 100 minutes is like what? Hour and 40, no? That's a long one. I don't know if this is not the longest actually. So while I've been here mining, I have actually been thinking about what I should do for the 5,000 subs. So I want to pitch 2 ideas, and you guys tell me if they are good ideas or not. Idea number 1. I will give you guys the seed, meaning I don't think I have ever told anywhere the seed number for this world, so I will give you the seed. Or this is option 2. I am going to do again to put the survival series up for a while, just for those in the community that would like to see what was happening here that make me reach 1,000 subs. I know that some people are curious. They already expressed to me curiosity on okay, you started this after you reached the 1,000 subs, but what was the before the 1,000 subs? It's private now, it's not unlisted, so it's pointless for you to guys go try and watch it because it's really private, it's not unlisted. So this is another option. And I had another option. I don't remember. It slipped from my mind. So we have these two options. Which ones do you guys think it should be? The 5,000 subs goal. You guys, right here on the stream. You guys are the ones choosing it. I'm not even putting this one in the community vote. It's your gift for watching the streams. The third one. The third one, I don't remember what it was. I only remember the seed and unleashed my yeah. No, the Lonely Mountain is really the last thing that I'm going to do on the world. I promise that. The community voted for the Lonely Mountain to be the last thing to be removed. So I hope that I will reach the 1,000 subs before we reach there. So. Alright, so let's do like that. If we reach 5,000 subscribers, I will give you guys the world seed. So yeah, so you guys can bump up a world and play it and watch it a little bit and what better yet. Oh my god! Oof! Almost an accident was happening here. I will just very quickly repair the mending one just so we can finishing up what we were doing. But okay, it's done. If we reached 5,000 subs, I will reveal the world seed. That's the 5,000 subs goal. You want? Yeah, I think I will do somehow an event for people that might be interested in watching the old survival series. So the way that I do it, it was fairly similar to those projects of Wattles and what was the name of the other guy? Someone told me once, but I don't know. But it was really like a mix between survival and a tutorial. So it was really I was playing in survival, but every episode was really based around. Oh, thank you for the reminder. So every episode was really based on like, let's do this farm in particular. So it was quite fun. I think they were fun, at least. I enjoyed doing them. Social Blade projects. Not entirely sure what you mean, Gust. What is that? Social Blade projects. Oh, okay. Social Blade is a tool, and it projects that I will reach 5K in May. Oh, well, that would not be bad. Actually, internally for myself, I would like to reach 3K until the end of the year. I would already be very happy if that would happen. But yeah, let's see what it goes. I don't really try to put hard expectations, because putting expectations is the first step to be disappointed. But I'm really trying to push the project more and more, because at some point I would like to be able to take this full time and really make this a project really for the Minecraft community. But let's see how things go. I don't think I know Social Blade. I need to probably check them out. Not sure about that one. Oh no! Wait! I know Social Blade. I know because I have it installed in my Google Chrome to help me assess some metrics on my videos, but I never knew that they made that type of projection. So if I go to the website, they actually made projections. A Patreon? I don't think. I don't know. Do you think a Patreon would work? I never really I don't like to beg for money because I have a pretty good job. I don't really need money. But if I would do this full time, I would need, so definitely I would need to figure it out some ways to get some money if I wanted to sustain this. Ad revenue is not that good, but it's also a matter of scale. If the more people I have watching the videos, the better. I actually have one thing in YouTube, which is the channel memberships. I think it's closer to the Patreons, but I don't really have any rewards there. It's just like if anyone wants to give some, help, they can also gift subs, not subs, suppers or something like that. But Patreon, I don't really know how it works. Yeah, maybe I should set up one. Need to figure that out. Maybe I can watch some videos about it when I am mining of people who set up Patreon, so they can explain a little bit how it works and everything. Why not? Oh, damn. Damn, YouTube is greedy. Need to figure that out then. Yeah, it's an idea. Why not? I can definitely check on it. It's not like I lose something by checking. I don't know though if I don't know. I never really subscribed to any Patreon. Usually I watch YouTube videos without ad blocks to support the creators. It's not really that much money, I know, but it's also like it's my way of supporting. I don't really use ad blocks. So, but Patreons, I don't really know how it works. But again, it's a good idea. I could look at it definitely. Why not? Now take out these. Actually, whenever I'm trying to ask for a like on the videos, I'm trying to make it fun, so I don't, I don't start the videos like, "Hey guys, don't forget to like my video." No, I don't. I find that a little bit cringe. So I'm trying to figure it out ways to ask people to like the videos, but maybe as part of a joke or something like that. So I should have repaired more the shovel now that I think about it. I just wasted the travel. Need to go there again. But I'm trying. How are you guys finding the ways that I ask people to like? Do you think it went smoothly? Do you think it's a little bit cringe? What do you guys feel? Where is my stone? Where is my stone? There we go. Time to repair this a little more. Yeah, I find it a little bit cringe. That I never do it on the beginning of an episode. That is a big no-no for me. But whenever we are starting to go towards the end or something funny happened that I can maybe ask funnily for a like, I'm trying to start doing it in a manner that is not intrusive. Like, don't forget to do that. Do that, please. It's very important. I mean, everyone knows the importance of a like on a YouTube video. I think it's okay for you to remind people because sometimes I am just doing something else and I forgot. But I try to be the least cringe as possible. I don't know if you guys understand more or less what I'm trying to say. I try to ask, not over ask. But well, you guys are the best judges, I think. I think the biggest point for me with the likes is like the biggest point about likes is like I need to go back to school or something because I have the feeling that my English is getting worse and worse every single day. But what I think about the subject is that like I don't mind people remembering, like, guys, if you could, it's important for me, it really helps, but it needs to really come from a place where you already either entertain somehow the people, because it's like if you ask for a like in the first 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, in the first 30 seconds of a video, it's like, I just barely started watch your video, like, man, come on, uh, do something before you thinking that you are entitled to the like. But if it is like really towards the end or somehow in the middle, I think it's okay to remind people, like, don't forget, it's really important. It's for you, it's nothing. For me, it's very important. So something in these lines, like not really making a big fuzz. Actually, on tomorrow's video, I realized how bad I am asking for likes, so I tried to make it a funny segment. But again, I don't know. I'm always happy to hear feedback from you guys as you think. But more or less, what I think is that if you actually are towards the end of the video or in the middle of the video, and you are not really cutting off the mood, I think it's okay. But just asking for asking, I find a little bit cringe whenever I start watching a video from a creator. I never saw a video from him, and the first thing that he asks me is that, like, give me a like, and like, maybe give me something and I then will give you a like. I don't know, it's more or less my perspective. So in this section we are only missing these and these. Oh, okay, there is a small patch over here, and this section is now done, which is cool. By the way, the recipe for TNT is just gunpowder and sand, right? I'm not missing anything. I don't remember exactly, but it's that, right? Okay, this section is done. So now just to decide, I think this is the last patch and then the gravel. Okay, so I think we can make a stack of TNT and let's then blow up that small peak over there. You guys have been here since the beginning, so you deserve to see something blown up. I already blown up the video, by the way, because I forgot to put the recording, but I mean, since I already blow up the video, why not blow up something else? These holes, by the way, I remember very clearly the work, the amount of effort, the crazy time sunk that I had to drain this, because it goes that way, it goes that way somewhere, and then it really crawls. If you guys look, there is really a tight space over there that goes to another one. It was crazy. I remember this. I remember every single thing that I did in this world. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It really gets imprinted. It's the best way that I think I have to explain. And I can also say, for most of the time, what I was watching whenever I was mining or draining something. It's actually cool. I would love that my memory was this good for other type of things. But yeah, I can do it. It's like a special power or something. Another thing, To light TNT, I need fire, right? Or can I do it by hand? Do I need a redstone? I don't use TNT for that long that I genuinely don't remember. Can I just punch it and it will start blowing, right? I don't remember really. Crazy. Flint and steel. Okay. Alright. I can go to the base and get... Ah, okay, for a pressure plate I have wood from early, so that's okay. Alright, good. Then I just need to remove the gravel and let's do it. You see what I mean? That thing on the other end, it will wrap up into here. It's crazy. The caves that are below Earth, and we never really realize until we are mining, until we are draining, until we are doing that type of things. Because they wrap up, they are serpents, they do this, they do that, they are noodles, they are... it's crazy. $2. Big stream, really big stream today. I was not expecting to take this long, but it has been a common theme on the last episodes that I am overachieving. I should have actually done this in 2 different segments, but okay. You guys are here. I'm having fun. The sun is still cooperating. I still think I have maybe 1 or 2 more hours of flight, so it's okay for my walk. So I think I can live with it. Yes, indeed. I'm always happy when I see a big cave. Because, for instance, when you think about the cave where the aquifer used to be, that huge hole, it has a lot of content there. Because I can say, alright, so let's start exposing a little bit more. Let's tackle the lava lake. Let's reaching bedrock. So there are ways to make those layers more interesting, and definitely it's something that I really need to... it's not that I need to, I am already pre-thinking, if that's a thing, on how can I make it or keep making it interesting. And that's why I'm really trying to do like 1 episode down below on that sections, 1 episode in somewhat a new area. So I'm really trying to lean on those changes to make it interesting. So well, let's see. But I'm really trying to figure it out ways to keep it fresh. It's funny that you say that because tomorrow's episode is basically that. So it's great to see that great minds think alike. That it's a tryout what I'm going to do tomorrow. Even a tryout in terms of a new title, new thumbnails. So I'm really trying new approaches. But the actual episode is about that. So do you want a spoiler or not? let me make like that. If you don't want a spoiler, I will not spoil you. Damn, 2 hour stream. It has to be the longest one. I don't think I have ever done a 2 hour stream. I think 1 hour and a half, stuff like that. Yes. 2 hours, I don't think I have ever done one. Ooh. Okay. So now I will finish up the gravel layers. Then I just need to finish up this part, and then we are done. And blowing up the thing. I am not forgotten. We are going to have a small explosion. Ah, there we go. Longest stream so far. It's actually showing up, because I remember that we started in 7,000 and something blocks, and now we are already on 822,000 blocks. So more than 20,000 blocks in a single stream. It's not that bad. Because if I was like mining in chunks and stuff like that, I could go pretty fast. But since I'm trying to keep things like this interesting, it slows me down a bit. So if you guys don't mind spoilers, and it will not be a big spoiler, tomorrow's episode, I need to tell you a little bit a story. I have on the past few weeks been following. Not really following, but looking at channels about creating YouTube channels. Funny enough. So I have been trying to learn a little bit about how to better read the algorithm, how to understand viewership, how to understand what is and is not a good idea, techniques, how I can improve in titles, thumbnails, how I can improve in general, not so much the content, but really the package. So the way that I deliver the content to you. Paired with that, I wanted to do the most important, which is improve the content. So I have been thinking ways to how I can, as you guys realized, to improve when it comes to move to the deeper layers, because the deeper layers, they will just be like these huge wastelands of gray, with of course some patches here and there of gravel on the side, but the most they will be layers of stone. And of course I want to keep the project interesting, so I need to figure it out ways on how I can make it, and how I can make fun titles, fun thumbnails, stuff like that, you know. And what I decided to do is, okay, I need to try out a way to be mining in stone layers and make it interesting. So what I figured out was exactly what Gust suggested, which is we should maybe try, you know, with caves, to use the caves as the point of start, and then make the cave bigger. So instead of revealing the cave, as usually I do, since now we have the cave revealed, I'm going to try to expand the cave and not so much revealing it. So that's why tomorrow's episode will be in the big cave where the aquifer is. It's me basically expanding it and making it wider. That's the theme of the episode tomorrow, so you already have a minor spoiler. And that's how I am. It's a first experiment on multiple things. So first in content, which in the end to me is the most important, which is to try and make an episode mining purely in deeper layers interesting. So that's the first experiment. Second experiment is a bunch of new thumbnails and a bunch of new letters for the project. So instead of the regular mining the world with the gold gradient, I change it a little bit as well, just to see how it goes. And I actually have also an attempt to have a funnier title, or a title that would be, you know, that can make himself stand out on the crowd. So it's a big experiment what I'm going to do tomorrow. So I hope that you guys enjoy. But let's see. A cookie god. I don't think I have. Is he a Minecraft YouTuber, or is he about creating channels as well? Because I'm really trying to learn all of the things. I'm really trying to make things funny. So, but yeah, it's important to learn also from those who have already built YouTube channels. So I don't think I know him, but I actually like to take note of other YouTubers, other Minecraft YouTubers. So I will probably check his channel out. Absolutely. But yes, so these were the spoilers. Tomorrow I will be mining on the big cave that is in that section, and it's a huge mix of experiments. So I might put the new thumbnails that I'm going to test on the Discord, maybe for you guys to have a small idea of what I am trying out. I will check him out. I like very much Minecraft channels that they do challenge, so that's why I mentioned Mudflaps. I follow him a lot in the projects that he do. He is a great source of entertainment for myself when I'm doing these things. So there you go. Now this is the last sections that I need to mine out, and then let's do a small explosion. Guess that today at night my entertainment whenever I'm mining is to check a cookie god challenge. Let's see. I really like those type of challenges because you know they are entertaining, and then they're a good source of entertaining. So I'm mining, I'm watching them on the second screen. So yeah, I like very much that type of content. So probably I will end up liking the guy. So definitely I will check him out. Absolutely. I would not like to go again to the base and repair again the shovel. We actually might need to. There is still a lot here that I have. Um, so maybe between 10 and 15. I would say between 10 and 15, something around that. I can name them if you want. Or at least though, I will be honest. I don't know the name of some of them. Um, Join what? Sorry. But to let you know, the ones that I follow, I have mentioned Wattles before. I like Wattles content very much. He was the one that put me into Minecraft. That I don't let you on. But you can join. It's okay. The Discord channel is open to everyone. Huh? I don't think I need to approve. Do I need to approve? Because usually I think you just need to follow the link. Oh, maybe the link in the description is still the old one. Wait, let me just. I want you to join. It's absolutely okay. But you just landed. There you go. I just waved to you. So you are now on the Discord. What I was saying was so Wattles I already explained the story, so not going to elongate too much. Then I also follow Mudflaps again. I like his challenges very much, and I need really to go again. Prepare the shovel. Besides those, I have Trixie Blocks. I followed him since he was doing his Ultimate Survival World, or whatever was the name of the project. I don't know the name by heart, but he was basically building a revamped survival world. So I follow him as well. Then I follow IBX Toy Cat, more for the crazy side of things, because the things that the guy do sometimes it's crazy, and it's the type of crazy that I don't know why I like. It's a weird feeling of liking. You had to copy. All right, there you go. So IBX Toy Cat, I also follow him. I then follow the skip the tutorial guy. I like to see his videos with like 100 facts, something like. Most likely I also know those things most of the time, but I like to see him. I think they make him okay. It's not really a Minecraft YouTuber, but I also see the game theorist because I like I like his theories about the lore of Minecraft. I'm a huge lore guy. Before playing Minecraft, I played a lot of Warcraft, so I like to follow what he's inventing in terms of. Oops. I like to follow his perspectives on the lore of Minecraft, so I follow him as well. I also see Retro Gaming Now. He does a lot of how do you call it? It's like exploring old urban legends of Minecraft, so old servers, things about Herobrine, secrets of Minecraft, so things like that, like more urban legend stuff. So I like to watch his videos as well. And then I follow a couple of Mock Swamp. Mock Swamp is another one that I like a lot. He's a super flat world to follow up what he's doing there. But then I follow a lot of hardcore guys that have those crazy projects like Mudflaps. But most of them, it's like I don't really know the names by heart. I just see them popping on the page, and I see the video because I know that most likely I will have a good experience. But to be honest, I could not tell you all of the names. So Mudflaps is the one that I know by heart immediately. There is this guy who makes really crazy builds. I remember that he built the black hole from the movie Interstellar. I also have him. So it's mostly these ones that I mentioned, but I like to see whatever pops up on Minecraft. There is a big one which is called Eternal Dawn. I don't even know if he has 1,000 subs. I found him because again I am a huge Warcraft guy, and he was making builds around Warcraft, and I just like to watch it. It's and I don't know how much subs he has now and how it is going. But hey, shout out to him. I like very much his content, and I think it's one of those things that he's like me, a small YouTuber, but he deserved a little bit more love, I think. I don't check him in a while. I saw a video of him actually not that long ago where he was creating the temple of not the temple, the final raid of Legion. He was doing the main spiral of Antorus, the Burning Throne. And he has done also Deadwing in the Cataclysm. He has done the Temple of Elun, I think. Stormwind, that was the video where I discovering him. So I also I have him also in subscribe to check out whenever he does a new Warcraft team build. I'm probably forgetting about someone. I think these are the main ones. No, I'm not a huge redstone guy. I know how to do the basic farms. So I could do a farm for basically everything. Maybe some more. I didn't knew you could do shulker farms. So thank you for you guys putting that out on the last stream. I don't think I will build one. But it's on my list in case I need. But I know how to do most of the farms. But those contraptions like world eaters, TNT dupers, things like that, I'm not really a fan of contraptions in redstone, except for the basic ones like to make small redstone doors and stuff like that. So I don't really follow any big redstone guy, I would say. But it's personal preference only. I give a lot of merit to people that figure it out, the crazy redstone contraptions to do things. It's just that it's not my cup of tea. There we go, people. Almost there. Almost there. Just this small thing and we are done. And after we are done, let's break that. I then need to record a new intro for the video where this time-lapse was supposed to go. Because my intro doesn't make sense anymore. And it's actually good that this would be the first segment of the video, so it's not a huge loss. I can just record again a small introduction a little bit differently. So it was not that bad. It would be bad if this was one of the last segments of the video. There I would probably just have to apologize. Yeah. And by the way, sorry for you that have been watching the stream, but I will not be able to deliver you a time lapse of what you just saw. Usually I like to do it, but sorry, and this one I really can't. Now, for the explosion, let's see. Don't need this. Let me just store these things, and I just need a stack here. I have a stack here. Let's do TNT. Okay, let's wait. No, wait. Gift. Okay, we can have 12 TNT with the amount of gunpowder that I have. Let's use this gunpowder as well. I'm sorry, I know it will not be an impressive explosion, but it's done with my art. It's the gunpowder that I literally have, as you guys could watch. I don't have any more gunpowder in the base, by the way, but I have a lot of rockets so far, so it's okay. I will kill some creepers one of these nights. Okay. I know. I'm sorry. It's a very small chunk of TNT that I have here, but I hope that we can blow up that small thing over here. Now, I should maybe strategically position it. So, or should I maybe just do a block? Do you guys think I should maybe try to do a line here, or maybe just do a big block over here? Let's maybe do this. Take some blocks, then just place it here. Ah, yeah. Let me maybe do a. Now, I need the pressure plate, like, or can I just? Yeah, I need some. Wait. Pressure plate works, right? Let's see. What is my? I can do a pressure plate with stone, right? Can. Okay, I need 2 stone. Fine. By the way, I will post this video. I will do a time lapse of the explosion, and I will put it on the Discord only for you. It's a little bit pointless to put this on a video, but okay. So let's record. Put the pressure plate. We touch the pressure plate, and we go. Oh, no, 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 no. This is why I cannot have an hardcore world. Yeah, yeah. It was not that impressive. It was done with my art, guys. Come on, come on. There you go. I will make a small time lapse with that. I know it was not very impressive, sorry, but I will post it on the Discord. I think you 3 are there, so yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you have enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed a lot doing the stream. So yeah, there we go. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And yeah, I really hope to see you on the next one, which is tomorrow. Don't forget to watch it. Bye, guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.